Good morning, everybody. Let's see, well, some of y'all are afternoons, but I just thought I would pop on here and say hi and do a little check-in for those of you who came by this summer. Bye, have a good day. For those of you who came by this summer, this was my one person, Genesis. Hey, Lauren. She helped me all summer and she did amazing. She just kind of was thrown in and I don't know. The poor girl was just thrown in and had to survive. It was a sink or swim. Mm-hmm. Anyways, how did your summer go, Genesis?
It was really good to meet all of the people that came into port, and I heard a lot of interesting stories.
Yeah.
So
we always get to meet a lot of interesting people. Hey, back to you, Lauren. Are you enjoying this rainy day? For those of you who are in town, man, it rained like I don't even know what last night. It
cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs. It was coming down. It was more like cows and horses. I don't know. It was coming down hard last night. So, for those of you who are in sunny, dry weather, I'm a little jealous. But that's okay. They might be jealous of us because we're getting all the rain.
It's true.
We're hogging it. So what was the best thing about summer working here? This was your first year. Mm-hmm. So, how was it?
Well, it helps to have a really chill boss who lets me get away with anything. It's a stress-free environment, and a lot of the people here the people that came to buy, they were, for the most part, really enjoyable to be around.
Yeah.
And it was great for a first summer job. It wasn't like getting, I wouldn't say sink or swim. It was a swim.
It was a swim? Okay.
Yeah.
Float or swim, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I try to be, I'm pretty stressed. I try to be stress-free. Mm-hmm. I do my best. But yeah, it was a good summer. There was a lot of people. This was our first year out of, I don't know, since COVID that we have had cruise ships. And when I say we have had cruise ships, we have had anywhere from usually, I think it's 5 days a week. It was 6 cruise ships a day, and then there was 3 and 4 cruise ships on the other 2 days. So we definitely had them.
Yeah.
And it was good. We went through a lot of fabric this summer.
Oh yeah.
And which is awesome because COVID was a little bit slow, and I'm so glad to see people back in our town. So it was nice to get rid of some of that fabric so we can get new stuff in. Now, for those of you who haven't met Genesis, she graduated last year.
Yep.
Her last day, she's leaving me, so her last day is the 3rd.
Yeah.
And then she's going to be working for the school district. She's going to be a para, right? At the charter school. So she's going to integrate back into the education system after just getting done with it.
Yeah.
Which the kids are going to have a great time. You're going to have a great time.
Hope so.
Yeah. So it'll just be me. For those of you who did travel and to see us, some people, because it was just the 2 of us, so some of y'all we missed, and we're so sorry. But the ones that we did get to meet, I don't know, I would say, yeah, we had a really good summer of meeting some really interesting people. And really kind people.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of y'all were so happy to travel this year. I would say at least 90%. 90% of everybody is so happy to be traveling, and our town showed sunny days and rainy days and cold days.
Yeah.
We had some cold days. We had a lot of cold days. Let's see. We had some stuff happen this summer that was kind of a crazy summer. I had some stuff happen. My best friend, her son, her 10-year-old had passed away, so I was gone for a little bit and left Genesis to fend for herself, which she did great.
My 3rd week of working here.
Yeah, she did amazing. So those were some of the reasons why we weren't here. But overall, yes. And we're glad to meet everybody. Let's see. Hi, A. How are you? What else? What was some of your highlights?
I had a lot of really nice people. Like, they got to know me. Oh, online orders. It's always fun to do online orders.
Yeah, we do like some online orders. Y'all have been fabulous with online orders. I mean, we didn't, it's just so seamless. So, I do not know what happens. I put it on airplane mode and I still get notifications. So hopefully it doesn't pause like it used to. It used to just pause in the middle of my life.
Oh.
So, I don't know. I think my biggest highlight would be meeting some of the new people. There were maybe COVID isolated, and now when these travelers were out and about, they were more interactive. I feel like.
They're more willing to talk.
Yeah. More talking, less rushing around. I mean, there were some that, you have, hi Bobby Joe, you have stuff that is, tours and things like that that you had to get to. But for the most part, we got to hear some amazing stories and get to know some people on a personal level. So that was super awesome. I loved that.
Yeah.
What else? Ooh, Genesis is not, came to me as not a quilter or a sewer
Yeah.
at all, which doesn't, to me, is not a factor. I'm really looking for somebody who is a great personality with some qualities that will fit in with mine. So now that she is on her way out, she wants to sew.
Yep. It got to me.
Yeah. We got another young person who is interested in sewing. So that's always a wonderful goal. Let's see. Oh, I got to show y'all some of our weather. One of my highlights was while I wasn't here, I did get to go paddleboarding a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll post some pictures of some of the lakes that I go to paddleboard. I don't know. Hi, Renee. I think that she stopped in from Hawaii. Renee, I think I got to meet you. Are you the one from Hawaii? I know. She was super nice. So maybe I'll post some of the pictures from the lakes, or I went on a couple of hikes also. It was her. It was lovely meeting you. I hope that y'all got your quilt done. They bought some of those a lot of the whale wish fabric.
Oh.
There was a lot of people who came in saying they did get to see whales this year. Whereas I think a lot of other years it is hit or miss.
Yeah.
But a lot of people got to see whales. They were pretty active.
Yeah, they were.
Let's see. Thank you. What else can we check in about? This winter you're going to be working.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll still come in.
Maybe.
Maybe she'll still come in and I'll make her do a guest appearance. This girl is camera shy.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell.
She tried to get out of this. I didn't let her. Okay, I will post some pictures of my summer. And I don't know, did you do anything this summer outside of the shop that was fun?
Not really. I just
Not
worked
really?
here. My vacation is next week.
That is true. Yeah. She gets to go on vacation before starting with the school district, which is fun. She's going to go see some family and do some traveling. So, let's see. Some of y'all got to meet my son, the 14-year-old. He worked in here a couple of times during the summer, off and on. And it was his first time. He is 14, so it's his first time being on a job with family. Kids here get to work at 14 with a work permit. So let's see. What else? This winter I want to have some classes, and we'll do some little sew-alongs like we did last year. I'll be missing Ashley. She is working at a bank now. I think she's at Wells Fargo, so she won't be here, but maybe I'll bring on one of my kids every once in a while to help do some lives and help do some sewing projects. Yes to classes. Ooh, Lauren, what kind of classes would you like? Post some, like, do we want to do some modern quilts? One thing that I won't do is paper piecing because I don't have the patience for it. Hi. I wish I did have the piecing. See, a lady just walked in and said, paper piecing is fun. I don't know. I struggle to find the fun in it, but that's a me problem. So yeah, I still do think that I want to try one of those. Do you want to grab that octopus? Yeah, I showed this the last time, and I really want to do one of these. Is Laura Heine? No papers, thank you, Lauren. She has the same thoughts as me. Anyways, I think I really want to do one of these. Hi, Sherry. And this is really using scraps, but yeah, quilt classes, all brainstorming. Thank you. I want to do some online and some in person, and maybe a combination of the two for some stuff. So yeah, post some ideas for me, because sometimes I run out of ideas. My brain gets full and then it just runs out of ideas. Let's see, what else?
Butterfly one's cool.
Oh, the butterfly one is cool. I do like that one. That one is more, so this, I showed this one the last time also. It's a Tula Pink. It's their second version of the butterfly. And you know, maybe we should do this. It actually is a block, it's not really a block of the month, but it gets you using some different techniques. So it might be a fun sampler. That's what it is, like a sampler. Thank you so much. Did you have any questions?
No, I just like quilting.
Okay. Let's see. For those of you who are local, the fabric, when you come in, I know it looks like fabric is running out. But this is such a good thing, because this just means that when I go to market, which they are finally having, we have not had market for almost 3 years. So now I will be going down to market, and this allows me to bring in some new fabrics.
Left corner.
That by, in case you heard that gentleman, he wants to know where the bathrooms are. So that's a common question. So if you have not, yeah, it's probably the number one question. If you have not been here and you will be traveling here on a cruise ship, the restrooms in Salmon Landing are on the second floor in the back left corner. That's just a heads up. So yeah, online classes are fun. I did a couple last year. I think I'll be better this year. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I will be. So, what else? If y'all have any patterns also that you want to do online, not necessarily as a class, but as a quilt along, that would be great. I'm gonna still be doing the Extra Tough Strip Club. Now, one thing that, so Penny, my mom, she has been in Delta, and she doesn't really like this idea, but I happen to think that this idea is great. So maybe I'll do it while she's not here, right? But I have these little cards. They're from Gundren, who is with Stripology, her GE Designs. Anyway, she has these little flip cards, and they have drink recipes on them that go along with a book, a quilt book. And what you do is you make these drinks, and you kind of have a little sip and quilt. And it's just something fun. So you can make a non-alcoholic or you can make the adult version. Either way, I think I want to do that and quilt through that book. That would be super fun, I think. We'll have other classes too, but I think I want to try that. Sounds fun to me. You have no comment on that? 'Cause
No.
She would have the non-adulty kind of beverages. What else? Do you want to say anything else there, Miss? No?
I think I said everything.
You think
you
you-
said everything?
You said some stuff. Hi.
I got a pickup order yesterday.
Oh,
4
yeah, you-
items, but I
yes.
thought maybe the day before when I
did.
came in. Okay.
Yes,
Just wanted to
thank
be
you.
sure. Have a good day.
Thanks. That was our trusty mailman. Anyways, well, I want to. Hi, Leanne. Oh, and we're making people's days.
You had to have a store here, didn't you?
I know. Always, always.
She doesn't do stairs. I think she ran up them.
So I think I will let everybody go. Please give us some comments. I will post pictures of summer that I had outside of the shop. And come up with any fun ideas that you, even little project ideas, or not necessarily quilt ideas. Maybe we want to do a bag or a little wallet. I still want to do quirky wallets, which are supposed to be super fun. Good morning.
Morning.
So yeah, post some ideas, interact. Now that the cruise ships are starting to slow down a little bit, I'm hoping to do some more online, like little lives that we can do. Be patient with me while after Genesis leaves, and it's just going to be me. And I homeschool my kids, so sometimes I have to leave at like 2 or 2:30. So just be a little bit patient. You can also go online. It's www.whalestailquiltshop.com. You can call, or you can also send an email, which is whalestailquiltshop@gmail.com.
And our hours on Google are not always accurate.
Oh yes, they are not. Google, I tried changing them, but we had so many cruise ships in at the beginning of the summer, and our weeks were just crazy. And I was changing them to match what the cruise ship schedule was, and then Google just said enough is enough. And so then they just say sometimes we're randomly closed, or hours that we used to have like a couple years ago. So I don't know where they pull their information from. But if you have a question and you are in town, call the shop. We will try to answer. I do have, since it's just me, like I said, every day I'll be here, except for I have to leave between 2 and 2:30, especially on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So, yeah, that's just a fair warning. I'll try to do better at posting on Facebook some of the hours, especially if they're going to be really crazy. So, we better get going. We better get going because we have like
4 people in the store.
yeah, we have 4 people in here. So I hope that everybody has a great day no matter where you're at. Please interact with this live and let me know some ideas or things like that. And I will try to post my stuff later on today or tonight. So you have to stand here while I go stop the live.
All right, I can do that.
Do some dancing, a little jig. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Bye.